Hey, what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with a review for Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 9, Episode 7. So, you guys, I'm getting in vacation mode. Y'all know next week is going to be limited. I think the only video that will be filmed is Love and Hip Hop New York. Other than that, there's no Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm not doing Top of the Blogs. And so, yeah, just one. Okay, I might do a year-end video, but you know, those ain't nothing special. Can't do the shout-outs no more, y'all. We will be here all fucking day. That last one about stressed me out. Where my notes at? Anyway, you guys, how y'all living out there? Oh, we gonna get through this damn video today. Ain't much to talk about other than that damn Kandi, y'all. But we gonna save her for last. All the other fool of fucking niggatry, y'all, let's get to it, shall we? Okay, Cynthia, nothing there. She bought her house. She put the offer in, and the lady calls her, I guess her listing agent calls her and lets her know that they did get the offer. It was accepted. So she and Noel is excited. They are moving to Lake Bailey. As far as Porsha, she is visiting Phaedra. That's all she seems to do because she wants to do a dry run at this baby thing.
I'm gonna use the night as practice to see if I really want to have kids. Phaedra has 2 of them, so that should be enough for me to find out if I like them or not.
So Phaedra's boys, you know, they big now, okay, and they are a lot. They like turned down for what, bitch? You know, we see Porsha and she's having a hard time with them and all that. Phaedra had done left, went out for the day and left Porsha there with the kids. All right, Porsha come stumbling back at the house at 10 o'clock. How the fuck you been, Phaedra? What you doing now when you know you got these 2 babies here with this child? Don't know what the fuck she doing. No, she wasn't stumbling, y'all. It just sounds better on the video. There's people by my car, y'all. I shouldn't do it at work today. There's too many folks around. Anyway, when Phaedra gets back, she was like,
girl, I didn't know it was so much work. You right. Maybe I don't want to have this baby by myself.
Well, at least the girl's eyes has been open. Kids are a lot of work. Why you would choose to do it alone when you can make the choice of having it with somebody else, yeah, it's beyond me. So now that, you know, her eyes have been opened, she decides that it's time for Todd to meet the family. The family don't know. He come on down, you know, her mama there, her sister, her brother. They gonna put him through the ringer and see what he's really about. Side note, you guys, what's wrong with Todd? Yeah, I was looking at Todd. I was just like, he looked like he a little yellow bushes. He look a little special too. They just gonna be cute and dumb together. Okay, just sit them over there in the side and let them look good together. He's very cute, but it just don't you kind of get a feeling that, you know, all the crayons ain't in the box there too? They might be perfect for each other, okay? Either that or we're gonna have 2 idiots raising some kids. But anyway, y'all, Todd over there just as quiet as a church mouse, you know, while the family is talking to him. They, well, Todd, why you so quiet? What's going on with you? How long y'all been dating? He was just like, they didn't tell me you was gonna ask me this. You know, Porsha jumps in and she was just like,
well, we dated when we was 24 to 26 and it didn't work out then. So now we gonna do it again.
Now, why the family didn't know about him from 24 to, well, I guess 24, 26. Yeah, maybe my family didn't know about all the folks I was dating at the time. Y'all, I was dating a whole bunch. I wasn't fucking them, but I was doing quite a bit of dating back in the, y'all, you should date. Okay, dating is fun. You get some free meals. You get some good conversation. You get somebody that be yearning after you and they ain't getting nothing. I'm just kidding. I was not a tease. Anyway, y'all, let me get back on track here. They ask him if he has kids. He says he has 2 boys. They ask him, you know, would he want another one? And he did hesitate. And, you know, Porsha was just like, yeah, I caught the hesitation. But I'm going to give him a pass on that. Because we didn't sit down and we didn't go over that. But it's noted that he's not quite sure what he want to do here. But Todd does let him know, you know what, I want everybody to know that my feelings are genuine. I really do love Porsha. I said, what the fuck? Did he get a bonus for that, y'all? He done told the child that I was like, well, finally she got somebody who seems to care more about her than she does about him. Because y'all know this shit with Dookie and the other one, child. We could... Anyway, good for her. Like I said, Todd is cute. Todd is cute. They'd make cute babies together, child. We don't know what the IQ would be, though. Now, we got Shereé. And Cairo, he's doing a photo shoot. You know, before we put him out on the modeling scene, we got to get his portfolio together. And y'all was looking at Cairo last night. I was looking at him for a long time. I said, okay. Cairo is good looking. Okay, but if you look at his face for too long, it goes from good looking to straight. Like his whole face. Like he got this whole face, right? Everything is right here in the middle. Like, he got a whole bunch of extra just left over around there. I was like, he kind of strange looking. I mean, definitely looks more like Shereé than Bob. But, yeah, I'm just looking. Okay, y'all, he cute. He cute. But, yeah, right on the other side of strange, child. Anyway. So he's having this photo shoot, and Cairo, he's very tall, he has a nice body, 6-pack. While he's taking the pictures, Bob come in there, wait a minute, what y'all doing? You got my boy out here doing some porn? Put your damn shirt on. Bob take his big old tent off and he put it on Cairo. Cairo just standing there. I was like, what is wrong with Cairo? He don't talk or nothing. He just ought to be like, y'all know. Cairo don't look like he got it. It ain't all the way up to the top floor either. As a matter of fact, Todd and Cairo might be related. Anyway, Shereé was just like, don't come in here trying to run shit. We got this on lock, okay? And he was just like, I just want to, my boy to know I got his back. I got your back too, Shereé. She was like, bitch, win. So it was cute enough. She trying to get him on this modeling circuit. So she decides to meet with Cynthia because, Cynthia, she got the Bailey modeling agency. They giving talent contests every 15 fucking minutes. She figured maybe Cynthia be the one to, help her out and get her son out there for the world to see. So they sit down and Cynthia's just like, oh yeah, this good looking boy. Stand up, let me see your stomach. Who asked to see somebody's stomach? Is that what they do? I mean, you wouldn't ask no woman to let you see your titties or nothing, would you, if they was going on a modeling thing? I mean, maybe you tell them to get up and walk around. That was just weird to me. I was just like, ooh, that's a little incesty. Not incesty, because they not related. That's a little pedophile-ish. He is grown, but still, y'all know what I mean. Anyway, so Cynthia was just like, okay, you look like you might be able to do something like this. You kind of shy, though. I was like, is it shy or is it just something wrong? Ain't nothing wrong with that boy, y'all. Let me stop. So, Shereé was like, well, let's cut to the chase. I want him to work at New York Fashion Week. And Cynthia was like, nigga, what the fuck wrong with you? You sound crazy. This boy ain't going on no New York Fashion Week. Do you know that's big models aspire to get to New York Fashion Week? That's what we build ourselves up to get to. We don't just all of a sudden, because we on Real Housewives of Atlanta, decide that we want to go walk in Fashion Week in New York, and then that's what happens. Shereé, that child ain't never gonna change, okay? I'm not trying to tell my son to dream down. You should always dream up. Think big. So don't listen to Cynthia, even though Cynthia has years and years and years of modeling experience and has been on covers and has walked in the fashion shows and done all of this. Don't listen to her. Listen to your mama, who been taking 15 fucking years to build one house. Still ain't in the motherfucker. But I want you to dream big so that later on down the line, when you 40, you still trying to get on this damn stage. Child, I said, Shereé, girl, you gonna get enough of not listening to nobody. And then Kenya, y'all, the window still busted out. She's still upset. Okay, so she called Daddy. Okay, and she tell him what happened, how Matt been cutting the fool. And Daddy said, damn it, you go on and buy me a ticket, put me on a plane, and then I'm out there. Like Daddy said, bitch, I ain't got no money, ain't gonna act like I got some money. You go on and send for me, and then I'll come and take care of Matt. So he gets in town, and y'all, now I don't know, did the daddy have a stroke? Because I'm not, he just talks slow. So I'm just not quite sure if, I don't want to be making fun of the man if, he really did, like, something is wrong with him medically. But, when he was just like, what happened to the window? He did all that? Let me stop, because he might have had a stroke. Y'all, is he stroked it? I'm going to edit this out. I'm going to ask on Twitter. Where my phone at? Let me ask right now. And by the time I finish my video, I should know something. I didn't bring my phone down. Oh, y'all, didn't bring... Oh, no, I got my phone. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. When, Joe? Listen, see, this is why I shouldn't have picked up my fucking phone. Because these kids gonna drive me crazy. Joe talking about he got an Uber home. The fuck is going on here? I don't even know what he talking about. Like, I'm telling you. Knew I shouldn't have picked up this phone. I ain't not even trying to figure out if the man had a stroke or not. Shit. Damn. Where is the nigga at, y'all? Joe say he got to be Ubered home. I don't even know what he's talking about. Does he have practice today? Maybe he has practice. Oh, my God. Excuse me. Daddy say He don't know where they do that at, okay? Love is patient. Love is kind, okay? That's what the Bible say. She said, I know, Daddy. He's a good person inside. He just fucked up on the outside. He don't know how to express himself. Daddy says, you know what? You can keep on fucking with him if you want to, but these are real signals that bruh man needs some help. So she says, well, maybe you could talk to him. And he was just like, look, if I talk to him, then it's going to be some consequences and some repercussions. I was like, all right, old man, we don't need you to talk to this young whippersnapper. I'm telling you, these young guys ain't the same as they used to be. Like one time, my dad, now my dad used to be quite the hellraiser back in his young days. He's got plenty of stories about it to tell you, okay? But my dad is 79 years old now. The young hell-raising days is over, okay? But you couldn't tell him that, okay? So one day he called me and he was all puffed up in the chest. I could tell even over the phone. I was like, what's the matter, Dad? He said, boy, let me tell you what happened. I said, oh, Lord. He said he was at the liquor store. This is a store that's been there 50 years. We've been going there ever since we was little. Now the man that owns it, now his son is running it. It's called Kenny's Liquor Store over on 48. So anyway, my dad was there. There was a young guy there, and he was real rude to the guy that owns the liquor store. So my dad just was looking at him and just was getting very annoyed that he was treating this person this way. So, you know, my dad was mean mugging him. The kid, this guy, his dad said he probably was about 19 years old. He looked at him and he said, fuck wrong with you, old man? You got a problem? And my dad was just like, what? He said, you got a problem, old man? Now the owner of the store, he sees that my dad is about to get into this confrontation with this young guy and definitely don't want it with this young guy, right? So the man comes from behind the counter. You know what Mr. Rox saying, Daddy? Just let it go. Y'all go. You get your stuff and you go on and go. We got it today. You ain't even got to pay. Okay, and my dad said he was looking at the boy. He was just looking at him. And the boy was just like, you got a problem? You got a problem? Because we can solve it. And my dad said he was so mad because he couldn't believe that this kid was talking to him like that. Okay, so he said he went out to his car. And he said, Roxanne, I sat in that car for a few minutes. And I was just like, I'm not going to let him talk to me like that. And I said, oh, Dad, why don't you just go home? You can't talk to these kids crazy. No. He said, oh no. He said, see, because I waited in the car to see if he was going to come out, and he didn't come out, which meant that he was still in there acting a fool. So my dad goes back in the store and walks up to the guy and was just like, let me tell you something, though, who the hell you think you talking to? But I'm a grown ass old man and you not gonna ever tell. You don't scare me. You got a problem with me? Come on, you got something to do? I said, Dad. Alright. Because my dad is rickety, child. He old. He's 79. Okay. I'm sure he's still handy with the gun if he got to shoot some damn body. But I'm sure my dad ain't driving around with no damn gun. And like I said, these kids is crazy. You can't be talking to these motherfuckers like any old kind of way. So I was just like, Dad, it does not be worth it. He was like, I was so mad. He said, and that kid, he looked at me and he was just started laughing. He said, all right, old man. All right, old man. Ain't nobody trying to mess with you, old man. You know, I'm going to give you a pass today. You ain't going to give me no pass. My daddy about to get killed out there, y'all, in LA. I said, man, if you don't stop it. Can't do that with these kids these days. What was I even talking about? Y'all done got thrown off completely. Oh, Kenya Daddy. So, Kenya Daddy don't strike me as that type, but you know, we don't never know. So anyway, they go to this cigar bar, Kenya and the daddy. He is going to meet, Matt there. All right, so they sitting there, they waiting, you know, they puffing on the cigar. That time has gone by. Finally, Daddy said, well, where's that? Kenya said, oh my God, it's 17 text messages, as if she didn't have her phone in her hand to know that already. He was just like, what? She was like, well, I'm going to call him and you can talk to him. So, you know, he calls Matt. Hello? And he was like, hello, son. Where are you coming tonight or not? Man's like, nope, I'm not coming because your damn daughter is a manipulator and I done fell into the trap enough. He says, well, you know, what you gonna do about the window that you busted out? He says, sir, you know what? With all due respect, fuck you. I'm not getting into this with you or her. I'm getting the hell up off this phone. I was just like, boy, that Kenya knows she got a good one, okay? She just knows exactly how to push his buttons just like he says. And he gonna always fall into let me act a fool, you know, role. So it's perfect for her. She knew she found a gem when she found Matt, but hey, lo and behold, Matt walks in. So the dad was just like, well, son, let me just tell you something. You know, I can tell that you guys, you know, seem to really want to be together. Kenya's still going on about this. He don't respect her. And, you know, he's saying she don't respect him, that she asked him to do shit around the house. You know, he don't get treated as if he is an equal partner in this relationship. She was just like, I asked the nigga to come and fix shit that he broke, to all the fucking walls that he done busted in and kicked in. I ain't asking him to clean shit. Matt says that she thinks that she's perfect. She can't never admit when she's wrong. And she was just like, that's because I'm not never wrong. So, it's a lost cause to Matt. They get on up and they leave. While they in the front, Dad has these last words of wisdom to Matt. You know what? Looked like you guys really wanted to work out. If you really love her, then you stay and you make it happen. But if you can't make it happen, you walk down to that truck, don't look behind, and let her be out of your life forever. Matt, take it on down to the truck. I'm so disappointed in Kandi. Kandi is my girl. Y'all know that. But I can't let shit go. When you foul, you just foul. Now let me just get on track here, okay? First of all, she's meeting with the crew. All right, they at Kandi Coded Entertainment. They having a meeting about the old lady gang. Shit ain't ready to open still. No approximate date. While they're discussing the old lady gang, Kandi gets a call from Phaedra's assistant. She wants to set up a dinner, okay? And Kandi says, fine. I'm wondering why, okay? Kandi is wondering why, but okay. When's the last time you even really sat down and talked to Phaedra? When we around the group, we can be around each other and be cordial. Other than that, we don't have anything to talk about. So everyone is confused, okay? Kandi tells her, that she was talkative at the, the tasting that she had for the OLG. She had a whole lot to say about the whole drama fiasco. He wasn't trying to hurt her. He was just up there to bring her some CDs. They all was like, girl, please. Kandi was just like, yeah, and even though she wasn't shook, all of a sudden she walking around with bodyguards with her. They was like, oh, was it a bodyguard or was that some nigga that she's seeing? Okay, maybe Mr. Chocolate. Kandi, oh no, that wasn't Mr. Chocolate. I know who Mr. Chocolate was. That wasn't him. I was just like, oh, Kandi, are you confirming Mr. Chocolate right here? Foul. Kandi up here about to spill the secrets, and nobody is saying that Phaedra is right in how she behaved in her marriage, but we all know that the shit was falling apart at the time and shit happens, okay? But still, you could just see that it's about to go down. I told y'all that friendship was over. Y'all want to rehash this shit every fucking single season, and it just gets worser and worser. Shout out to Future. So here we go again. Now over to Phaedra. She got Drama Mama at the office, and y'all, I'm not gonna talk about Drama Mama because that lady ain't did nothing to us, and we just meeting Drama Mama. All I know is Phaedra done got her from her damn job at Title Pawn to come down here and talk. I said, Phaedra, you need to stop it. Drama Mama nervous, okay? She get to crying for no reason, and I was just like, yeah, you guys are exploiting this lady. Let that lady go on and go. How much money did you give her, Phaedra? Got her down there lying on her baby. Anyway, this dinner, y'all. Let's get to it. Phaedra meets with Kandi. You can already tell everybody is just a little funky. Phaedra tells her that it was unacceptable the way that Joyce acted towards her. And you guys already know Nene told us best. You can't talk about Todd. You can't talk about Joyce. Anyways, Phaedra says, you know what? I felt uncomfortable because I try to help black men all the time. I don't know what you was trying to help, but my mama ain't said nothing that wasn't already in the news, Phaedra. Kandi was just like, well, you had a bodyguard, okay? If you was all, it wasn't nothing but some CDs, why you got the bodyguard? Phaedra was just like, well, you know what? My parents got that bodyguard, not me, okay? They was afraid for me, but I was fine, because, bitch, I'm from the streets. I'm hoard. Y'all ain't heard that in a long time. I'm hoard. Then we get to the moment of truth, okay? Now Kandi is upset about the shit that she said last season, which I keep telling you guys, they just rehash and rehash and rehash. We can't never move on. Kandi says we not friends no more, okay, but we can be cordial. But it always seems like you have a whole lot to say about me when I'm not around. She brings up what she said about Todd, scrounging around in the seats. About the money. And Phaedra was just like, look, we've said shit to each other, okay? We both taken jabs at each other. And Kandi was just like, well, I feel like the shit that I say is true. And Phaedra was like, so do I. And Kandi was like, but that shit ain't true. Kandi is missing the point here. When you talking about some fucking body, it's all about your own truth. Fuck, you don't give a fuck what the truth is. The real truth. Okay, you talking about somebody. So Phaedra was just like, and you haven't said shit about me? You talked about me to Peter and Cynthia. So it's a laundry list of things that we've said about each other. And Kandi was just like, yeah, I know. I got a whole lot on my list too, bitch. I never put my laundry list down on you. Okay, but look out, here it comes. Kandi's attitude is so bad. It's so much shit that's happened in this friendship here that is just this conversation should not have happened. Phaedra don't understand why Kandi's so pissed at her. You got everything going for you good right now. Okay, I'm the one that's a single mother. I'm the one that's going through a divorce, raising my children by myself. And Kandi was just like, yeah, but when you a boss and you a woman doing your job, you can raise your kids with no problem. So she don't want to hear that shit. But we both know that you was counting down the days till he was gone anyway. You was relieved that he was going to jail because at the time he was giving you drama and you was ready for him to damn go. I said, ooh, Kandi. Treading on dangerous waters here, Kandi. And Phaedra was just like, yeah, I know all of that. But it's a lot of emotions that you go through when all this shit was happening. You know what? Let me stop. Let me stop before I say something crazy to you. Phaedra says, you just trying to make this whole thing light, and it was not like that. Kandi was just like, because that's how you made it seem. When we would talk, you was already planning to marry somebody by the new year. I said, oh, Kandi. Why are you sitting here spilling this girl's tea like this? Listen, I'm all for a little bit of tea spilling, but you guys, when it's friendships, and I'm just talking to y'all woman to woman here, okay? Men, y'all just listen up, okay? Y'all talk about the bro code. It's something about when you have friends and you know they dirty secrets and shit. Even when the friendship is over, you should not be spilling it. All right, I'm gonna tell you what, when you spill the dirty secrets about a friendship that you had, that means the shit is completely over. I done told you that shit in confidence. I'm going through a goddamn divorce. I'm having problems with my fucking man. Yeah, he look good over there. I think that Phaedra and Apollo, I think that shit that happens all the time, but just for Kandi to sit there and just put it out there like that, I was just like, oh, that is fucked up, Kandi. Even though we probably knew that it was happening, it's still bad when your friend puts it out there, confirms it for you, Even Phaedra was sidetracked. She didn't know what to say. I said, ooh, cue The Price is Right, loser music. Boom, boom, ba-doom, ba. It ain't funny, y'all. Kandi says, but you know what? I understand it because society, they don't look too kindly on hoes that don't stand by their husband. And you was a hoe that was out there trying to get it with everybody else, namely Mr. Chocolate. I was like, this ain't this is terrible. So Kandi says she's sick of it. You do whatever you want to do. Just don't make me your scapegoat. Phaedra says, I never did make you my scapegoat, Kandi. And she was just like, that's how it felt. Anytime you sit there and cry in front of fucking Nene, you didn't even cry about your husband. You sitting up there crying to Nene about our friendship. Phaedra was like, maybe because I loved you more than I loved my husband. And Kandi was just like, oh, this is such a bad conversation. I felt so bad for Phaedra. Granted, Phaedra has done her dirt and all of that. But I still feel like Kandi is way more vindictive than Phaedra is. I know people might not agree with me, but it was a terrible conversation. Okay, so of course, nothing is resolved because nothing ever is. Like I say for the 100th time, this friendship is over. No sense in rehashing. No sense in getting together and trying to talk it out. It is done. Over. Kaput. Okay? Kandi was just like, I'm going to leave it just with that. Okay? And I'm going to get on up out of here. So she leaves. Phaedra stays there. And yeah, y'all, it's a wrap. It's a wrap on that friendship. Y'all, this bang just refused to act right. I know it's getting on y'all fucking nerves today. Anyway, y'all, child, I didn't forgot to check out what my son was talking about this damn Uber. See, he ain't even text me back. Damn kids, I tell you, I am not gonna worry about it. Maybe my husband talked to him because this don't make no fucking sense. Now, who said something about a damn Uber? Where the nigga at? That's what I want. Hey, get over here, y'all. Make sure you rate. These damn braces be fucking up my words, y'all. Rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxstars. Bye.